Warm welcome. It's now time for the news. Let's take a look at stories making headlines. Homeless families seek help in Kanyama. Caregivers Empowerment Project launched. Mining Indaba Tanap, ex-Lufwanya Council chairperson. And over 400 youths benefit from CDF in Kanyama. Thank you so much for joining us. With the news in detail, I'm Bright Sinkers. A 65-year-old man of Kanyama compound in Lusaka is appealing to well-wishers for help after losing his house in 2018, which left him and his family homeless. Mr. Ephraim Piri has told Hope News that he was left homeless together with his family after being evicted from the house that the father had left for him, but later sold by his stepmother, losing a court case. According to his wife, Mildred Piri, aged 62, this plight has left her husband to develop stroke due to the stress and shock. The couple is appealing to well-wishers for assistance in securing a new home and starting a business.
This is 65-year-old Ephraim Piri of Kanyama compound suffering from stroke after experiencing emotional distress in a case where he lost his house, left under his custody by his late father. According to Mr. Piri, his stepmother and half-siblings combined to sell the house in 2018, leaving him homeless. He says, despite appearing in court to defend his property, he was forcibly removed from the house and the house was demolished and the plot was sold to another person.
Nyumba ili ya pension ni nyumba yote inalia family inalia makolo wanga watatu ini watatu anali polygamist manje nongala first born adadia nazi yote kuli kumwalira so anaile mbesa mzina yanga anaile mgazi wa msogoro so pamile anamwalira na pesa katio abaja maiba ngono anapanga na bana bao baenda kumbali enda igulisa ya nyumba.
Mr. Piri's wife, Mildred Mwengwe, says through her little business, she is struggling to provide for the family and pays renters. She is appealing to the well-wishers to help her boost her business.
Mulali mu 2018 kuti bankanira stroke tunali kunkala pa nyumba yabatate bawo inali ya family but nali muzina yawo. Then ba stepmother beve bankala kufamu ndiye bana pangana na bana bawo na kubwera kugulisa nyumba ijawayo isetiri mwamene muja but nze nafika ku makoti navuta ku makoti so wamene ana kuifuna baya anaifunisisa anaosha kuja ku makoti then zinapeza katise ta luza but tinani na stay tinali nayo paja tilikali kunkala tichoka ku koti tipeza nchibamba ko dala kupanya nene ogulisa chabe so bane ni magulisa so ogulisa bane bilipelebera What
was once their home is now a private property with newly erected buildings. Febi Mbanzima, Hope Channel, Lusaka.
Child Fund Zambia has launched the 889,566 kwacha worth Women Caregivers Empowerment Project in Chongwe District, targeting 100 women caregivers and their households. Child Fund Zambia Youth and Livelihood Manager Nicholas Mushimba says the initiative is being implemented in partnership with Chongwe Child Development Agency and Army Bell Charities. Mr. Mushimba revealed that each woman will receive 10 points of lay chickens totaling 1,000 pellets as startup capital. He stated that beyond poultry farming, the project integrates financial literacy, training and access to village savings and loan associations, VSLAs. Mr. Mushimba added that tools aim to foster economic independence, improve household nutrition, and build long-term resilience in the face of environmental and financial challenges. Meanwhile, Chongwe District Administrative Officer Evaristo Kayaya said government cannot do everything, but works with stakeholders to improve the livelihoods of the people. Mr. Kayaya said women are the backbone of development and empowering them is empowering families.
Today, we are launching the Women Caregivers Empowerment Project here in Chongwe District. The project aims to improve the living standards of at least 100 women and their households by providing practical support and also long-term opportunities. So each woman will receive startup capital in form of point-of-lay chickens, also known as pullets. Therefore, under the project, a total of 1,000 pullets will be distributed. This is not just poultry, but a pathway to economic independence at household level and also to improve nutrition and community growth.
I don't know musenga over Child Fund Development Agency, our Child Fund. Kwambai, mutowa pangu kubana kashishi, banyinesu. Koseka kwambai, akubaisha training is very important. Because inga wampa muntu for 1 million kwambai yambe business, nata chiteo, maana kwamba everything ingachi kwa business ya kunem. Tap. So I'm asking you colleagues that you give them the empowerment in terms of knowledge and skills, how to rear those chickens. Aye. Tobasinga kwambai banomwisha namwe tamuchiteo mshirashimo kushibama kwambai ingukubala bashirera buyani ngamusama bepusha kwambai bampa guidance kwambai mwe bampa training kwambai mushibu makulele nkukwisha.
Now, Lufwanyama Council Chairperson Annie Kapandula says Lufwanyama's global reputation for emerald production must match the district's development. Ms. Kapandula noted that the district's development does not reflect its mineral wealth. She is further disappointed with the condition of roads in the district, particularly those leading to mining areas. Ms. Kapandula praised Grizzly Mine for attending a local mining indaba, but criticized other mining companies for failing to attend a mining indaba aimed at fostering dialogue. She made these remarks during the closing ceremony of an indaba hosted by Caritas Zambia, Transparency International Zambia, and the Center for Environmental Justice, with support from Action Aid and the Qatar Center Foundation. The indaba was held under the theme Mining with the People, for the People, Reclaiming Local Benefits in Lufwanyama. Ms. Kapandula emphasized that without the participation of minds, the conversation remains incomplete. The Lufwanyama Council Chairperson urged mining firms to attend future meetings so that development strategies can be discussed collectively.
Shouldn't remain the same. Tulefwaya bali abafuide akali bali nga bali bukire lelo basanga Lufwanyama ipuseneko umusaba fya wire kulya kumabwe kulya nabo kiransomena mwe bapita bo bambimbi kila bushiko uli omuseba ushawuweme ulya ulalanga pati ukwangu fuba emerald aikona man Tulefwaya matala kile kwa lumpu matala ikipitile mwanka natala ishide kuisa matala ikikiru kyonse ukulangati Lufwanyama ekufuma obuboni.
More than 400 youths from Kanyama Ward 13 have benefited from the Constituency Development Fund, CDF. Area Councillor Leonard Jelo said that young people have been trained in various skills such as operating heavy-duty machinery, plumbing, and have also received grants to support their small businesses. These programs are aimed at empowering the youth with practical skills and resources to help them become self-reliant and contribute positively to the community. Mr. Jelo also highlighted several ongoing development projects in the ward that have been made possible through CDF. These include the construction of the Twashuka double-story school, the Leonard Jelo police station, and a main stadium, which is under construction. And some beneficiaries have encouraged fellow youths to take full advantage of CDF programs and use the resources responsibly to improve their livelihoods. We have more in this report.
Over 400 youths in Kanyama Ward 13 have so far gained support through the Constituency Development Fund. According to Area Councillor Mr. Lona Dijero, youths have undergone training in various fields.
I want to say thank you our President Hakainde Hichilema for increasing CDF from 1.6 million to 36.1 million. We have sponsored a lot of youths here in Kanyama concerning the skills. Some are they did carpentry, mechanics, plumbing, food production, different courses. About 400 youths. For the past 4 years, we have sponsored about 400 youths in different courses.
Mr. Jero added that several projects in his ward have been made possible through the CDF.
We also sponsored the clubs and cooperatives here in Kanyama Ward 13. I think more than 300 cooperatives and clubs have benefited from CDF. Even the project. Under CDF, we have managed to construct Leonard Jelo police post down there in Kanyama, Banda Masauko area. We have Leonard Jelo police post. We have Twashuka 1x6 double story classroom, and we have an ongoing project Twashuka Stadium just behind my office under CDF. Not only those projects, including the roads network.
Youths who have benefited have called on to their peers to utilize the opportunity being provided through the CDF.
I've actually benefited from CDF via the same program that actually talked about the hazardous chemicals program, which was, and I'm thankful to the UPND government in my word of encouragement to the youths out there is you see programs like this people do. They don't really believe in them much. They think, there is corruption here and there, but it's just a matter of reaching out.
So to the youths, don't be discouraged or maybe thinking that maybe the government, there's already people there who are already picked or chosen. You can apply from anywhere.
Kanyama is known for bad activities, but youths have taken this opportunity for personal and community development. Reeves Shieng reporting for Hope News in Lusaka.
Now, Chilanga Town Council has paid out more than 21.5 million kwacha to about 35,000 cash for work program beneficiaries since the inception of the initiative last year. Speaking during the Cash for Work program stakeholders engagement meeting, Chilanga Town Council Chairperson Champion Tembo said 35,942 direct beneficiaries have been employed from all 12 wards in the constituency, with over 21.5 million kwacha being paid out. Mr. Tembo, however, acknowledged delays in the payment process, citing challenges in the recruitment process at grassroots level, which resulted in lack of adherence to recruitment guidelines. He also pointed out that late submission of information and unregistered names for mobile banking were some of the causes of delayed payments. Mr. Tembo has since urged both council officers and ward development committees, WDCs, to adhere to stipulated guidelines. This is contained in a statement made available to the media by Chilanga Town Council. Now, the National Food and Nutrition Commission, NFNC in Zambia, says it is working to transform the country's food system to provide healthy and nutritious diets for all citizens. NFNC Executive Director Moses Mhuru emphasizes the need for a holistic approach to address food and nutrition security issues, including reducing food waste. The NFNC has conducted a 2-day media training to promote diversity in food production and consumption, highlighting the importance of nutrition and reducing food waste. Mr. Muhuru says Zambia has developed pathways to address food system challenges, including ensuring access to safe and nutritious food, promoting healthy consumption patterns, and boosting nature-positive food production. Speaking at the same event, Programs Officer and Nutritionist Marjorie Chilufya says food system is not doing fine in Zambia, hence the training on the media practitioners to enhance sensitization on community members.
Unfortunately, a good proportion of that food goes to waste. So food waste is one of the bigger problems that Zambia continues to face. So in our food systems transformation efforts, we've singled out, post-management, post-harvest management as one of the key interventions that we need to focus on as a country. So we really need to make a lot of efforts to ensure that we don't lose the food that we produce when the nation could benefit. As I indicated, we're still grappling with quite high levels of malnutrition in the country, and it's all because of the consumption patterns and other drivers that are leading to high rates of malnutrition in the country. So when we deal with food waste, it will help us to repurpose some of that food and channel it in places where we're not seeing as much diversity as we want to see.
So the purpose of this meeting, or rather the training, is to increase capacity in media, and also to just teach them more on the food systems and the landscape of the food systems in Zambia, and as well as knowing the importance that it plays. Because media is the most platform that disseminates information in our country. And there's a knowledge gap that we have noticed at CSOSA, and especially among the media, which has really brought a setback in terms of our food systems. As you may know, the food system is not currently doing well. So CSOSA thanks for this as a platform that will help us also achieve the transformation of the food systems in Zambia.
And finally, in the news, we turn our focus to some agricultural news. Government under the Ministry of Fisheries and Livestock has dispatched 795,000 doses of foot and mouth disease (FMD) to Southern Province to ensure disease control in cattle. 38,500 doses of East Coast fever vaccines and 101,000 doses of anthrax vaccines have also been dispatched to Southern Province for disease control, as government is planning to increase the cattle herd to 7.4 million and export beef. Southern Province Provincial Veterinary Officer Dr. Wilfred Tembo has confirmed this development to NAIS that the 795,000 FMD doses of vaccines will be used to vaccinate cattle in high-risk areas in the province. The vaccination program of cattle will run for 45 days and is free to livestock farmers. He has appealed to farmers to avail their livestock once called upon by the ministry. Lawrence Kabutu gives us details in this report.
Government has scaled up measures for disease control in the livestock sector as it plans to increase the cattle herd to 7.4 million in the country. Southern Province Veterinary Officer Dr. Wilfred Tembo says the 795,000 FMD doses will be used to vaccinate cattle in the high-risk areas in the province.
We have commenced the activity of vaccinating our animals against foot and mouth disease in the province. So far, we have received a total of 795,000 doses, which will be used to vaccinate animals in high-risk areas.
Dr. Tembo, who was speaking in an exclusive interview with the National Agriculture Information Services in Choma, said the vaccination program of cattle will run for 45 days and is free for livestock farmers.
The vaccination is free of charge, and then it's expected that we'll run the whole program up to 45 days.
He noted that 38,500 doses of East Coast fever have been dispatched to Southern Province for disease control.
When it comes to East Coast fever, we have also been allocated with 38,500 doses that will be used to immunize the calves in the targeted areas of the province.
Dr. Tembo told NICE that vaccinations against anthrax disease are currently running in the province, particularly Sinazongwe district that has been allocated 101,000 doses of anthrax vaccine.
101,000 doses of anthrax vaccine in Sinazongwe. So far, we have vaccinated over 29,400 animals during the anthrax vaccination exercise.
Reporting, Lawrence Kabutu in Choma, Southern Province.
Well, that will do for the news. Thank you so much for watching. On behalf of the entire studio and production team, I'm Bright Sinkos. Pleasant viewing. God bless and bye for now.